4 out of 5 Valorant players are actually virgins, and we're gonna continue to expand that today by reviewing some more VODs, watching some more games, having fun, relaxing, but most importantly, improving our ranks and lowering the chances of ever getting a girlfriend. My name is Happy, and I'm an Immortal 1 player right now, and by the end of this, my microphone is breaking apart. What the fuck? By the end of this video, I promise you that you will learn something new that you have never even thought about. Fucking bolts are crashing out of my microphone. Let's get into the video. Today, we're gonna be reviewing Glove on Pearl Platinum 1. Right? Most of you are not Platinum 1. Probably below. Sorry if I judge. Probably below, statistically.
Guys, English, Spanish, French.
Willy Wonka asks,
English.
is anyone English? Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, don't be rude.
To 8.
So we spot 2 people
Be careful, Art.
on A side, we're playing B side. Can we rotate? Are we going to rotate? Hey, yes we are. When are we gonna rotate? 10 seconds later than we should have. The one thing you should know when playing Valorant is you have to rotate instantly. You spot 2 enemies on A side, especially if you're playing on the opposite side. You gotta go. You gotta go. Let's watch a 10's VOD. This round doesn't really work because there's not nothing. There's a cipher like cage, but still look at this.
Hey, cipher cages are cross.
He's rotating anyway at 130, even though he saw something on A. Dude, he's just too good. They're hitting his site every round. He doesn't need to rotate. He knows exactly where they're gonna be every single... Again, they're hitting his site. We don't get no comparison this time because Jet is just too good and they're hitting his site every round. Spot 2 people in B. Your whole team is coming through. They're definitely pushing. Let's throw some weird... Good. Let's heal ourselves up. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Now, if there was one thing that you get from this video, it would be that when you're on eco rounds, you just have to pick one plan and hope that the enemies just push into your plan. You jump spot here and you spot 2 enemies, right? So it's probably gonna be B. Now, your teammates are coming really hard to help you. Enemies don't want to push into a stacked site even if it's on eco. So what you did was really good. You threw the smoke. You kind of have to throw another one anywhere. I recommend here, or like maybe even something like this, because that limits the range of the fights that enemies can take, as the eco rounders want to take short range fights. You don't want to let the enemies take long range fights. What does it mean to have a plan? Literally yesterday, I was playing Yoru. My plan was that if they come here, I kill one and I TP out. That's it. I was just gambling. What happened is they smoke like this, which is a bad smoke. If you're on attackers, do not throw the smoke. It's not good. So I just stood here. We baited all of the utility. My random jet was right there. We crossfired. We killed them. We literally cooked them because they pushed into our one plan that we had planned before the round. Let's say you're on eco now. What's your plan? You wait for them to start planting. You throw 2 weird smokes. Bang, it bounces off the wall. And you kill the planter. If they push your site, follow the plan, get one, you get out. If you don't really have a plan, you're just gonna start burning. Think about this. What if the enemy deadlock didn't net this jet? You would have just burned and he would have messed you up, murdered you, unalived you in game. Now let's move on to the first 4 buys, full buys. We're playing B side, looking very good except for the Reyna who's about to kill herself on art, but that happens on every single rank. Just have to deal with it. They're pushing A side. You have no one there. All right, smoke to slow them down. Smoke to slow them down. You slow down as well. There's no need for that. So you speed up a little bit. You realize that there's no need for that. Good smoke. You have one more piece of utility still.
Oh yeah, they got pushed on.
Good util. 1v4 situation. Gets one. Goes for more. The enemies are throwing the game. Probably one's behind you. Very, very well fought. We like this. We don't like... Alright, quickly. Of course, you realize that you should jump up the box and then fight like this. You don't want to be mid-air while fighting. Throw a good smoke. Here's a tip. Like, you're rotating. You don't have anything to do, and you can see on the minimap that your Reyna is holding this cross line, whatever, so you can sprint as fast as possible. You can still get in a position like this, throw another smoke, or they're not pushing out yet. You throw this, you start spamming the choke point, right? You know this. You did this before. Start spamming the choke point with your bubble. I've seen the clips. I really want you to get into this position. If you can get into this position before they execute, that is a big W. There's one crack and there's another crack. So you get into the first crack. You can spray like this or you can spray like this. Very common spots if you hear them planting or if you can see them against the wall. Another thing that this helps you with is prevents enemies from pushing past this line. So it helps you preserve this space in your position. Phoenix pushed in and even flashed you. Want to avoid that. Beautiful angle.
Too much.
Willy Wonka is telling you opposite. Everybody, write this shit down. Write this shit down. I talked about this angle before, I hope. I don't know if I talked about on video. I talked to myself about this angle. 3 kills, right? Write this angle down, everybody.
Be careful.
Now I doubt they're gonna push the angle that they just got one tapped in. So, but okay, it's a 4v4. We're holding down the B side.
Can you be maybe? Ah, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
most likely going B, going B, going B.
Okay, enemies are pushing in. Phoenix, free kill. Can we get kill Phoenix? Beautiful. Take the free kill. We have ult. We can play aggressively. We can also spam.
Planting B.
Okay.
But they're not planting where we want them to, which is good, which is actually pretty good. We know there's one elbow, one default.
Oh, smoke.
It's a 4v3 position, and the club is about to make a play. You still have your bubble.
Oh, damn.
Don't have your bubble. So after you kill this Phoenix,
Nice shot.
going back city is fine. It's very reasonable. And now we have the smoke, which we should throw not here. It helps the enemies. They have more space to play around. There are 2 types of plays that you can make. If you're up numbers, which is exactly what position we are in right now, if you're up numbers, you want to make it as clear as possible. We've actually gathered enough information about the enemies. We know that there's a sky elbow because of the flash, and the flash didn't travel too fast. We know that the chamber is on B main, and we know that there's a guy who just stuck on the plant. When you're up numbers, you want to make it as clear as possible. What does that mean? You play the default smoke here. Where did it just go? Default smoke here. And now you will just want to grab a buddy, and follow the buddy. Tell him to fight. If he's scared, be like, swing ISO, right? It's basically like Hitler telling his army to go and kill themselves type shit. But like, you gotta be the Hitler in this situation, right? You gotta be like, swing ISO. But the thing is, you don't let him die. You swing with him, but behind him. But you do have your ult. So because you have your ult, you can swing first, I guess. This is like the default steps if you don't have your ult. So basically, you just trade your teammates until it's like, let's say you fight this Sky. Your teammate dies, but you kill the Sky. Then you grab another body. You fight the Jet. Your teammate dies, but you kill the Jet. Now it's a 2v1, and I'm sure you can win this post plant. You just drop the smoke on the spike. You tap the spike, you wait for the chamber to come and start shooting. You can both peek out of the spike. It's a 2v1. Maybe your Jet dies, but you kill the chamber, right? It's clear. Another type of play that you could be encountering very often is if there are less of you than there are enemies. Then you would want to make it as unclear as possible. Especially when you're a controller player. This is really, really, really important for a controller player. Now, you can start throwing smokes like this. You want to make sure that the enemies are not clear of what they're gonna do. And you want to isolate the enemies and make as much chaos as possible, right? You throw the smoke, you can just go like that. Sure, now you can throw the default smoke, because now you're fighting with your team. You're isolating like 2 guys on B main who are not helping. You retake the site, and now it doesn't even feel like we're down numbers because we have so much space and 2 guys were isolated the whole time. First of all, with this smoke, and now with another. So when you're down numbers, you want to make it, in your situation, you want to make it as clear as possible. Drop the default smoke B main, clear the site, throw some bubbles, you have ult, you go in first, game over. Now you throw the smoke, which helps the enemies, and it could still be fine if you throw the bubble into the smoke and you just jump in. Literally, you jump in. You throw the metal into the smoke, you jump in like a crackhead. You die, okay, you get information for your teammates. Your sage can literally heal you. You can have 3 lives right now. Okay. Is this the angle you created for yourself on purpose or not? Okay, cool, cool. Nah, you're better. You're better, actually. Because think about it. If you were not spamming this weird angle, and if you didn't throw the smoke, would you have gotten the kill? Is it an accident? If you didn't go outside, you wouldn't find the $2 sitting on the ground. Or what, fucking 25 cents. I don't know, man. A quarter. You wouldn't find that quarter. You went outside and you found the quarter peeking through the little gap of the dirt right here. That's not an accident. That's you pushing your luck. You tested out your luck. Quick notification, you gotta subscribe to support the family. Please throw the bubble.
Wait for
Throw the bubble, go like a crackhead right now. One more. All it takes. Alright, they new round. It's a 3 versus 5. They have 3 ultimates. Very likely to push A. They decide to push middle. This is when we have to take some risk and push B main. Decides to go and fight 2 people long. Instead gets 1. Reina comes to help. Dies immediately, of course. Insta-lock. Reina is not the play here. Pushing down B. You gotta break the ult here. Gotta break the ult. And we've just put ourselves in a situation we don't want to find ourselves ever. It's bad. It's looking pretty bad. Oh. So one guy's planting, one guy's elbow. Your teammates come from behind. You're gonna have to throw the smoke that I've just showed you, but you don't know about the smoke because I have not released the video just yet. It was actually winnable. You really should not smoke elbow because you don't have it and then you smoke it, and I mean, whatever, right? You kind of want to throw this smoke just like I showed you. It works again in your situation. You clear out this, you want to clear out elbow, you can clear out elbow, you can peek the, you know, it's a versatile smoke. Use it as you wish. The main thing that's helping us stay alive here is that you can see that the spike's playing right there, which means that they cannot be playing in B main. So let's say you kill this deadlock, immediately throw the smoke right here. You can kill chamber. Maybe there's someone here, I don't know. Maybe someone's hiding in the smoke already. Bam, you go like a crackhead, and then you tap. And when you tap, this guy is gonna be scared and confused. This guy is gonna be scared and confused. Elbow guy is gonna be scared and confused. And the beautiful thing about a smoke is that you can isolate every single fight. You isolate this fight, you tap. You isolate this fight, you tap. You can isolate this fight, right? And every time you get a kill out of your tap, you come back and you just... You think where the enemies are gonna push you from. Let's take a break. While we take a break, I'm gonna explain to you what I was cooking. I have a presentation called Loot Lake. I had to prepare it. We had to choose a country to talk about. I chose Croatia. Fun fact, I stole a turtle from Croatia. I was gonna talk about the food. It's called peka, right? For those who don't know, it's chicken. You cook meat under this bell-like dome. Now my presentation was gonna go like this. What feels like peka, sounds like the metal of a peka, and is just a better version of peka overall. I present you the peka with an extra K. This mythological creature guards the Croatians from the bad energy, from bad souls. It protects the farm animals from dying. You know what people in America call when a bunch of chickens or pigs or freaking sheep just die? Wolves ate them. Wolves ate them. You know what they call it in Croatia? Peka was busy. Peka was busy chopping that tower, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I was gonna say to my professor when we had to prepare the slides. You wanna see the rest of the slides? Cool. Look at this. Sinjka Alka. I'm happy. Why the hell are you talking about a presentation? Well, because I didn't get a chance to present it. My partner decided that we don't want to present it, and we just didn't. And it's that simple. It's that simple. I was hyped for it. I was gonna tell the turtle story. I had that shit on lock. Unfortunately, my teammate threw me under the bus, and he's like, "Nah, I'm not feeling it." And
Yeah.
I just didn't do it.
Retake.
And I just didn't do it. It's fine. It's fine. It's like the one presentation I actually was like 40% wanted to do. Like usually it's like 80% I don't want to do it, or like 95. And this time it was like 60% I don't want to do it. So,
Oh damn.
and we lost that chance. So I just want to, get some sympathy, some compassion from you guys. It would have been funny. It would have been funny. Because women don't know what a P.E.K.K.A is. Like, most women do not know what the fuck is a P.E.K.K.A. It's a video game character. Beautiful attempt. Alright, so we're holding the angle again, which is broken. Everybody should be holding this angle. That's exactly why.
Nice shot.
That's exactly why we should be holding the angle.
I saw only
This is an angle that's
on
dangerous.
over outside. Oh yeah, definitely. There's two more.
Dangerous. Bro, you're him. Wait. Ah.
One's in halls, one's
Anti.
in halls.
And we can just move on to the next round. We can just move on to the next round. It's really not that deep. It's a 1-1-3 setup, with you not jump spotting the below angle. Okay, so enemies are pushing A, and okay, you drop the smoke. Sure.
Was that an op?
Yeah, that was an op.
Going back.
You wanna pick that?
Alright, coming.
Okay, so you have 3 middle of your teammates are rotating. There could be a lurk down below. Probably not, because it just doesn't happen in this rank.
Just wait, Glow.
We have 2 people holding art. Wall
Let me know when to smoke.
has middle closed. The wall drops.
Just wait.
You have to play
One plant.
with your fate here. Okay, fine. You got some damage. Relax. You have to stay alive here. You don't stay alive here. Okay.
1B.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
One was in halls.
It's okay. You actually had 3 people on site, and there was like 1 guy art. When that happens, and you can hear a lot of enemies on A site, you should not smoke this choke point until at least 1 guy pushes through this choke point, through this yellow line. Once that happens, you can drop the smokes. What happened in your situation, you threw the smoke too early, and they probably saw like a couple of your teammates anyways, and so they just decided to rotate, right? So this one's on you. This one's on you. And very often, your teammates, not enemies, your teammates are gonna be like, "Close smoke, you stupid," insert any curse word here. If they're not saying why you should smoke it, do not listen to them. So you smoking this made them rotate, and now they're not pushing into 5 people, potentially. They're pushing into 0, right? So they decide to push into two people. Okay, there's Fade and Club here. What's the plan? Fade put herself into a stupid position. And if you want to be a great Valorant player, reach Radiant, you have to not only to take care of yourself, but you also have to look what your teammates are doing and how can I make the best of them? How can I save their life? How can I prevent them from doing a stupid decision? And right now, your Fade is doing a stupid decision, right? She said, one day plant, peek. Okay, that sounds like a plan, but what if they don't plan? What if they just come and kill you? If I was in your position, in your shoes, and I saw that my Fade is sitting in a stupid position, this is a dumb position. Like, enemies, usually the way they clear sight is they just go like this, and then they look elbow. And they either go here, but while they're going here, they can literally see your Fade's gun. This is a massive angle disadvantage for the Fade. So what do you want her to do, what you want to do? Whenever she takes contact, and she got one, kind of want to throw a smoke to like save her. You kind of want to throw a smoke like this. Another option for you would have been to smoke early before they even push out, because you only have two people on site, right? Don't overcomplicate this. Two people on site, default smokes, they're probably gonna push through. And then once your Fade takes contact, you just peek off of the Fade. Peek off of the Fade, get a kill, random smoke. I don't know, you can actually even fight with this bubble if you want. Just be weird. You can just back off. Main point is you either keep this crossfire between you and the Fade and you just bait her nicely, of course. Or as soon as she gets the kill, you give her some space. Now it's time for the clip of the day. This is a Discord server, which you can join, called Valorant School. There's gonna be a link down in the description. Here we have cool stuff, cool community. You can see your rank automatically in the Get Rolls challenge. But we're here right now because we're gonna be watching a clip of the day. Yes, I went through all of the clips, picked out the best one. The clip name, the clip name, first game on Omen, already making plays. Let's watch it.
I can outside actually, okay? 3,
Good
2,
old sight.
1.
Maybe safer on side.
Don't let him outside. Boom. Yes. 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 Yes.
Got the heaven CP.
Got the heaven CT. Got the kill.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. That's pretty much it. If you think you can do better than this clip, make sure to join the Discord channel in the description down below. Now we turn to the attacker side. Lemo. Lemo foul.
47.
Alright. So Fade gets a pick from behind, and then you die, and then your teammates probably die, and then Fade gets killed from the middle as well, and we're all dead. So what went wrong? The one thing you have to know about like pistol round, you never really wanna do the default shit, because you don't know if the default shit is gonna work for you. Whenever you load on a new map against new opponents, you should not just do whatever the hell you do every single round. You should not just 5-stack rush A or 5-stack rush B. It just doesn't work. The defenders very often have pre-made setups which just counter the 5-stack rush, and they have these setups because people 5-stack rush every time. So whenever you join a new game against new opponents, always try to play for information. Try to spread 1-3-1, so send 3 guys middle, 1 guy A main, 1 guy B main. See what the enemies are doing, you know, jump spot a little bit here, jump spot here. Find the enemies and then try to not push into the sentinels, if that makes sense. For example, if you see the enemies have chamber, you probably don't want to push down B long, because even if you have a sheriff, your gun is weaker. You don't want that. If they have a Cypher, you probably don't want to push A site, because he's gonna have weird trips set up on you. In your scenario, they have Deadlock, which means that he's probably gonna be playing A main with his weird trips, and they have a chamber, which messed up your Reyna from this very long angle. If you load onto the map and you see that you're playing against this character and this character, then go ahead, then focus your push towards the middle area. Push into art. I recommend push into art. Kill one guy, and then their defense is spread. You make a hole in their defense, for example, and you just slow it down, right? Because, for example, Chamber's not gonna be as effective on retaking a site. Deadlock's gonna be not as effective on the retaking B site. And let's say Chamber has a setup here, but you're not pushing into B main. What does he do? What does he do? Then you go ahead and you send 4 guys middle. This Chamber setup doesn't work anymore because it only reached this far. He has to back off or play in a very dangerous elbow angle where, you know, you just throw a couple mollies and you clear him out. And then Deadlock also becomes useless because he has to retake. You don't want to retake with a Sentinel. In conclusion, make decisions on who you're playing against. Extra conclusion. First round, play default. Play for information. It's gonna work, I promise. Oh wait, you're cooking?
Guys, tell me slow, bro. I don't.
Hold
I
up.
I don't speak English. Slow.
Stinger,
Yeah.
run.
Okay.
Yup. Come on, guy.
Sí,
I don't speak Spanish.
sí, sí.
Entendido. De acuerdo.
They really said, buy Stinger's Rush Art. He's like, I don't
Sí,
speak
sí.
English, Spanish, please. Stinger? Run. Okay. Now I understand. Slightly too early with the smokes,
So we're in connector.
but the division is strong.
Mark.
I really love the idea. You kind of need one guy going A main, so that Jet cannot just push up so easily. I would send maybe Fade A main, maybe Reyna A main, so they have some type of a utility to clear out this corner very early, so the enemies are like, oh shit, okay, there's pressure, I'm going back, right? So they go back. Try to do something like this. Also the smokes, throw one here, one here. You need this dugout space. You cannot let enemies have dugout space, alright? Next time you throw the smokes, dugout. You need dugout. Also, you threw it a little bit too early. First, try to get in a position like this while you're in this position, because your smokes are ineffective anyways while you're all the way here. You know what I mean? So, so weird. Throw the smokes while you're in this blue area. And also your bubble goes into dugout when you're clearing dugout. Or you can throw the bubble in backside. Now because you didn't send anyone a main, you kind of got caught. So next time be like, Reyna go a main, throw an early flash. And a smoke. Playing against holy priced, holy cheeses, and holy chicken. Gotta show the god what's up.
Super
Ah, hola. Me llamo Loza.
Come on, love.
Wait, outlaw. Was that a conscious decision? Or do you just like the outlaw? That's a good question, because this is a very good decision if you did this consciously. Only one person and Deadlock can afford weapons. Now, because you bought outlaw, consciously or not consciously, I don't know, but it's good. Now you have to you bought yourself some tools. Now you have to work with it, right? So your goal right now is going to be to not peek into a sky or a Deadlock if you see them, and fight Chamber and these two guys very aggressively. Let's see how you make it work.
I'm smoking the site. And oh, it's not.
So there's Jet. You're good to peek Jet, right? Bubble backside. Fight the jet. Who's that? Who's that? If you're not sure who you're fighting against,
together.
I would be... Yeah, that's deadlock, right? You don't really want to fight deadlock.
Nope.
Holding air is fine. But look, the idea is to not peek into deadlock and not peek into sky, right? So you have to let your Sage deal with the deadlock. You have to look for the other two people who you could kill.
Come on, deadlock peek. I know you want.
Okay, you hit a headshot. That's fine. So 2v2, and you kind of know that you don't, but you should. Because we saw Phoenix, nobody called him out, and now Chamber is fighting with this outlaw.
Alright, we can just go.
What a
to
rotate.
B.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it, dude. Okay, you healed. Oh, thank God.
We can just
You could. You also could have just healed here. You didn't, which is crazy. I thought you were gonna do it the second
give
time.
me spike. I can run.
Yeah, you can run faster by the time you drop the spike.
Well, never mind. That heal didn't do much.
30 seconds left.
I have healing 20.
Right. I believe in you.
Towers.
I believe in you.
Oh,
You can actually just one tap the chamber.
Have it for long.
I don't really like the wall.
10 seconds left.
Because they're gonna have to come back and there's a gap.
Healing 3.
Okay, he doesn't hold the gap.
alright, thank you. Alright.
Alright, you got this. You just have to hit one body shot. One body shot. It's a 2v1. You have to hit one body Don't hold here. Because there's a gap, right? Look, somebody zoom in on the minimap. I'm the editor. I'm gonna zoom in on the minimap. There's a gap here, and there's a gap here. And you could also get picked from the right. Like, you know, he comes through and he picks you from the right. But mainly there's a gap in front, right here. And if he peeks in front, you're not really ready for him. See, Outlaw, you consciously bought the Outlaw. You got 4 kills.
Be careful, Isa.
Nice shot.
And you keep throwing the wrong smokes, brother. I'll let you go 3 times. I'll let you go 3 times before telling this. That's not how you throw smokes. You go 1 flowers and then you go 1 secret. You have to clear dugout. There was a video previously of me showing how I mess up literally every single enemy because they don't clear out dugout.
She got this.
Nice.
Oh, the call outs. What is this rank? Flat 1 call outs. Oh. Now you got this, brother.
2 minutes.
Sure.
I'll come out.
Okay, now hold. I feel like you got this. Oh, there's a gap too. It's beautiful. He's on site. NT.
Oh, that was so close.
NT.
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 Play, let's
Oh damn! No, I'm not going to see be in that
Yeah,
place.
that's a bad idea.
That's kind of smart. You know, in my ranks,
Yeah, probably going mid.
people still decide, you know what, I'm gonna be better than the chamber ult, which is it's
I
just
need your band.
objectively not true. You are not, no matter who you are, you can be tense. You're not better than a chamber ult. You and you know he's B too.
Careful here.
You jump, Isu? No?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's indoors.
Oh shit.
Oh, went around corner.
Oh guys, what are you doing? Okay.
Go one side.
Okay. Bubble backside, bubble backside, bubble backside, bubble backside. Throw the bubble backside. Medal. Maybe you're not reacting because I'm not calling out the names of the utility correctly. Throw the medal backside. Medal.
Two people.
Medal. You gotta fight.
Go outside.
Just play.
It's a 2v4. You have to make a play. They're defusing.
Last player standing.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
All there.
Yeah, I'm not reviving that. It's like 2 on me.
Alright, okay, good try. Look, first mistake.
Go one side.
You're executing A, right? You got your Reyna who's fighting. You got the overextended Sky. Throw the bubble right here. This gap. This wall. Throw your metal. Take it out of your inventory. Throw it backside. Right? Clear out backside. You can bounce it off this so it goes into yellow. My drawing sucks, dude. But it has to go. Okay, so you get here, you wall. This wall is actually not terrible. You don't want to really fight that crossfire. So you throw the bubble when they are guaranteed not to peek because of this lower. A silly decision, if you will. Let's not do that next time. Another slow orb comes from this Sage, which is
Jet secret.
you can't control. What you can control is a 2v4 situation. You have your ultimate online. Gotta make use of that, right? You have to be aggressive. Even if you didn't have your ult, you have to be aggressive. You cannot just stand main. You're gonna get smoked, and then you're gonna have push. You're gonna have to push through the smoke into 3 people. You don't want that. What I would suggest you doing here is just come here or go into art and play with your teammates. You're gonna have a smoke in 15, you can work with it. Whenever it's not clear, you have to make it into a chaos. And being in A main is the most expected position of the post plant, right? So right now you just have to peek and fight. And very obvious, it's gonna be very obvious, since I just said that A main is one of the most obvious locations that like the planters are playing. It's very obvious that someone's gonna be holding you wide. And by the way, listen to the sounds. You can hear this jet reloading behind this wall, which means that you saw all 3 people.
Last player standing.
Right, and now you just have to take them out one by one. So just peek a little bit by a little bit, which you try to do,
Yeah, I'm not-
but just like 25 seconds too
I'm
late,
not.
right? So you're walking up slow A main. We have the Reyna lurking as always. What a flash!
Oh, damn.
Wow,
Last player standing.
wow.
GG.
If there's a guy walking in front of you, like this, always hug the wall. So you have to travel less distance to swing the wall and trade this teammate, which is going in front of you. Do you know what I mean? So try to position yourself close to the wall, so that, like, because right now to trade them, you would have to go like twice as far. That's one tip. You have a Fade and you have a Reyna, but Reyna is far. Fade should always clear this. If Fade is not clearing this, it's an unexpected flash. You don't really know that they're playing this flash, so I don't blame you. But if you were close to that wall, remember what I said 5 seconds ago. Imagine you're close to that wall. Maybe the flash would have went past you. Maybe the flash would have went into the wall. Maybe you would be looking too high up into the sky to even see the flash. And maybe you could have saved the game, right? So just write that down. If there's a guy in front of you, try to hug the wall so you're ready to trade him. Less space that you have to travel. Bro, what the fuck?